release that he can't get to.
If you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to cointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. Yo, what is going on, guys? Today we're playing some more NHL 18, and those Winter Olympics are coming up here pretty shortly. And as we all know, we cannot have NHL players in the Winter Olympics this season, which is quite unfortunate. I think I'm starting to change my mind on it. I used to be like, I understand it, the NHL doesn't want to ruin their season and all this other stuff, but it's like, man, they do want to represent their countries, and if the NHL is really worried about prolonging the season an extra 2 weeks, then let's just quit having 2 to 3 day breaks between Stanley Cup playoff games. I mean, that might save you a couple weeks too, but no, the Stanley Cup Finals has to last 3 weeks for 7 games for some reason, so I mean, whose fault's that? But no, what's the playoffs? The playoffs legitimately run, what, April, May, June? They run almost 3 months. Is that really called for to have a 3-month playoff? If you want to have a shorter season, maybe we just get rid of them playoffs a little bit there. What do you guys think over there, NHL? But I know a lot of people would still like to know who would be the superior country this year. We have some teams, you know, got some upgrades. Like us Americans, we got the Austin Matthews kid on the team these days. So what I did here is we have all of, all NHL players on everybody's team. We're going to see who would win the Winter Olympics with all of their best players on it from the NHL. Instead, we got rumors of guys like Brian Gionta making Team USA. So that, yeah. Next question, please. I want to point out too real quick before we get this started that I went ahead, if you guys look, I tried to do my best to put them in each of their, what do they call, Group A, Group B, Group C. Canada, Czech, Switzerland's on a group, Finland, Germany. The Finland, Germany, Norway, and Sweden were the only ones actually getting their group. And then Sweden, Slovakia, Russia, Austria is not in it. I think it was South Korea's in it this year. And there's one other team that's in it this year that's not in NHL 18. But then the final bracket here at the bottom is the Winter Olympics teams that didn't even get in the Winter Olympics team. They're not in it. But we had to fill up our 16-team bracket, so that's what we did. Then I started to look at it a little bit. I was like, well, the right side's a little bit more lopsided than the left side. I guess you could say that works in the Olympics, though, too, what kind of division you get put in. But they don't have an official bracket out. These are just the groups. They'll have the little round-robin nonsense going on first. But I think what we're going to do is we'll move Finland. Let's move Finland over here if I can. And we'll put in some other team where Finland's playing. We'll put Finland on the left side. That way it does have a little bit more of a balancing act going on here. So it's just not a cakewalk for US, Slovakia, or Austria when it comes to the finals on this side. So that is what we did. Just a little bit less of authenticity. But we had to do it because it's going to be, inauthentic anyway when you have a bracket of 4 teams that ain't even in it. So we'll just try to balance it out the best to get a decent, finals matchup. So here it is. We're going to go ahead and start the playoff. We're going to get the simming underway. And I don't know. What's your guys' opinion? I don't think I asked you guys. I know a lot of people ain't a big fan of the whole Winter Olympics without, NHL players. Are you even interested in the Olympics? I haven't heard much hype around it lately, but it's tough when you got to sit there and have a whole bunch of players that are, not good enough to be in the NHL for the most part. All right, USA is up 1-0. Let's see if Finland can take their game. They're going to win it. Finland wins game number 1. Over here in Sweden. Sweden is going to take game number 1 as I kind of expected it. Canada, Czech might be the biggest matchup of the first round. It's going to be a game won by Canada. Russia, what you guys got, boys? I think they got the W. Sure did. Japan and Kazakhstan. What a mess of a show. It's going to go to Kazakhstan. Great Britain and Germany. It's going to go to Germany. Swiss and Belarus. Who's going to take this one? It's going to be a tight one, I think. It's going to be the Swiss. All right, round number 2. US. What do you guys have in store for us? You have another W over Slovakia. Let's see if we can get a Finland W to go up 2-0. They will. A lot of lopsided matchups so far. 2-0 for Sweden as well. Canada, I expect to take a 2-0. Oh, it's tied. Czechs fighting back. What if Canada got bounced in the first round? Russia is up 2-0. Japan, what you guys got over there? Still ain't got nothing. Kazakhstan is up 2-0. It looks like it's going to be a 2-0 series lead for Germany. It is Swiss and Belarus. Who's got Swiss, Belarus? It looks like it's going to be a series tie. We have 2 series tied out, 1 apiece, going into the 3rd game for every single team. The US is going to take a 3-0 lead. Team Finland is going to do the same thing. Can Sweden take a 3-0 lead? They can. No, they're not. It looks like they're going to yield a game. They are up 2-1. Here we go. Czech and Canada series to watch. It's going to be a 2-1 Canadian lead. Going over here to Russia. Russia is just going to go out there and get the sweeping brooms out right away. Kazakhstan and Japan. Japan just can't happen to pick up a W. Kazakhstan's got 3 in a row. Going over there to Germany. Germany's going to take a 3-0 lead. Switzerland and Belarus. Once again, it is a 2-1 series lead over there for the Swiss. The US going for a 4-game sweep. in the first round. They are going to pick it up. Finland doing the same. Canada, they will. Sweden, though, is at a 2-1 series lead at the moment. Can they make that a 3-1 series lead? They can. Canada, 2-1. They don't want to go to a game number 5 being tied up. It could be a little scary for a minute. It's going to get tied up. 2-2. Czech is not going to back down. The favorite to win it is in a 2-2 series tie with Czech right now. 3-0 series lead for Kazakhstan. Can they take care of Japan in 4 games? They cannot. Japan is finally going to pick up a W. Great Britain, can you do the same? No. Great Britain's like, nah, I'm good. We just came here for the good times. Belarus, can you guys pick up a second game? They cannot. It's going to be Swiss with a 3-1 series lead. 3-1 series lead over there for the Swedes. Can they pick up a win and clinch a second round playoff berth? They can. Canada, what do you guys got? This series has been good so far. Czech is taking a 3-2 series lead. The upset is becoming real. Kazakhstan, Japan. Japan is done. Stick a fork in them. Swiss, what you guys got? Can you pick up the series W? They can. Here is the series to watch. Canada v Czech. The Czechs are 1 game away from upsetting Canada in the first round of the Olympics. What do they got? It's going to be the Canadians tying the series up at 3 apiece. One final game to determine who's going to the second round. If Czech pulls up the upset, there are going to be a lot of disappointed Canadian players. Let's get the game going, Czech. What do you guys got? It's going to be a Canadian victory. They came back. They was down 3-2. Came back and won it. Russia v USA in the quarterfinals is going to be a good matchup. Both teams have not lost the game yet. It's going to be a Russian victory. Sweden versus Kazakhstan. Kazakhstan's coming in hot 4-1. And it doesn't matter. Finland's going to run all over them. Finland is up 1-0. Sweden, Germany. How's it looking? Germany 1, Sweden nothing. Canada v Swiss. A much easier opponent for them Canadians this round. And it's going to be an easy W for the Canadians out there. Let's take a look at how the points are matching up though right now. After 1 round and a game in the second, Stamkos has 12 points. Doing Stamkos-like things. Where's his buddy Kucherov at though? Kucherov, there's Kucherov, like he was going to miss it. 5 games played, 8 points. He's just got less games played. It's not Kucherov's fault. He'd be up there, but he's played 3 less games than Stamkos. That's why Canada was out there going to game 7. They was just padding their stats. I see what they was doing there. Draisaitl has 11 points. 11 points out of Krejci, 10 out of Voracek, 10 out of McDavid. Draisaitl was just killing it though. 5 games played, 11 points. Guy wants to bring some gold home for Team Germany. How's the goaltending looking out there? How's my boy? 5-0. Thomas Greiss is 5-0. The guy lives for the big moments, man. The German goalie is 5-0 with a 939 save percentage. Carey Price, on the other hand, is at a 907. We had to expect something was going wrong over there in Canada. It looks like it was Carey Price. He's 5-1 now. 5-1-2, I should say. He's got 2 overtime losses. That save percentage is killing him. Look at Bob. Look at the Columbus Blue Jacket great. 966 save percentage, a 0.8 goals against average. Just go ahead and hand him the Vezina of the Olympics already. What's that, Corey Snyder? You said 967 with a 0.60? I see you. I see you, but you got a loss. Just can't go out there and enjoy myself, can I, Corey? Trying to have a nice time, celebrating Bob's good stats. And you just have to one-up him like that. I see how it is. Meanwhile, 6.59 goals against average and an 848 save percentage just isn't going to get the job done for the most part over there, Hutchinson. Let's continue this second round, though. USA, Russia, probably the best series of the round. Let's sim it up. It is a 1-1 series tie. US came and picked up a W. Finland is up 2-0 on Kazakhstan. It is 1-1 over there in Sweden v Germany, Canada, and Swiss. Feeling like this is going to be an easy one for Canada once again, and it is going to be a 2-0 series lead. US-Russia, game number 3 is a victory by those Russians. Game number 3 for Finland. I think they're just going to walk all over them. They ain't going to stop today. 3-0 series lead. Germany and Sweden, a matchup that's looking a lot better than I thought it was at first. Here we go. Sweden took a 2-1 series lead. They're starting to cool off. The goaltending was carrying them there for a bit. Then Draisaitl, Canada with a 2-1 series lead. Switzerland took one from Canada. A little bit surprised on that one. USA and Russia, 2-2 series tie once again. USA's tied the series. Finland for the 4-game sweep over Kazakhstan. It's going to be confirmed and finished. Sweden 2-1 over Germany. Germany needs to pick up the W. Going down 3-1 is what's going to happen, and they do not want to do that. One more game and they're gone. Canada, Switzerland, same story. Canada is going to pick up the victory, giving them the 3-1 series lead. USA and Russia, once again, the series to watch. USA jumps in front by 1 game, 1 more game, and they're advancing to the semi-finals. Sweden and Germany, which you guys got. It's over. Sweden won 4-1. I thought Germany was going to put up a fight. They took the series lead. They came in hot, and then they lost 4 games in a row. Canada, Switzerland. This one's probably all but over as well. It's going to be, oh, Switzerland picking up another W, 3-2. 3-2 US. This is it. This can be the clincher. Can Team Russia hold back the States for one more game, or is the US going to the finals, semifinals, and they are? And it looks like they're going to be met by Finland, if I ain't mistaken. Switzerland and Canada. Can Canada close the door right now? They will not. A 3-3 series tie. Canada just does not want to make things easy today. For the second straight round, they're going to a Game 7. I told you, Stamkos just wants to pad those stats. Game 7, Swiss, Canada. It's gonna be Canada once again coming in clutch. We got Finland, we got US, we got Sweden, we got Canada. Canada can't sleep on Sweden, man. These last couple teams you thought would have been a little bit better for them. They do it again. I think Sweden's gonna capitalize. USA comes up in front against Finland, 1-0. Sweden v Canada is gonna be a 1-0 Canadian lead. Game number 2. USA is gonna yield a game to the Finns going into Sweden. Can Canada pick up another W, or is Sweden going to get it tied? It is. We are 1-1 series tied going into game 3s for both teams. USA takes a 2-1 series lead. Canada is going to take a 2-1 series lead as well. Going into game 3, are these games going to become a blowout real quickly, or are we going to keep them close? It is going to be a 3-1 series lead. Canada would like to do the same, but they are 3-1 both. It's looking like a Canadian-USA finals matchup. Who would have thunk it? Am I right? Here we go. USA picks up the W over Finland. Canada is going to. I always have to wait long for the last one. It takes longer to sim. There it is. A USA versus Canada finals matchup. Who would have guessed it? Who would have thought such a thing? Canada, USA. Game number 1 goes to the US. Game number 2 goes to Canada. Going into game number 3. Canada's the home team now. As if that matters in the Olympics. Canada is going to go and fall to the US 2-1. Game number 4. USA, Canada, it's a 2-2 series tie. Wouldn't have thought of it any way differently going into game number 5. USA's the home team again. And Canada's gonna pick up the W. Let's jump into this game. Game number 6. This could be the clincher for the Canadians. Games they've been taking to 7 every single round, but 1. Are they finally gonna win 1 in 6 against their toughest matchup so far? End of period number 1. It is a 1-1 series tie. We have goals by Jamie Benn. We have goals by Blake Wheeler. You gotta love the Wheel Dog. 3-1 USA going into the 3rd period. And I think we're going to have our answer here. It looks like we're going to say game 7, or we may not. Goal, Corey Perry. Time left though, still down 1 goal. JVR and Pavelski in the 2nd period. We're in the 3rd now. There's less than 6 minutes left. Canada needs to get a shot. They're all over the States, and there it is, a goal. Jeff Carter with just 4 minutes left. We're going to see this game go to overtime. Canada v USA. Let's take it nice and easy, Canada. Take it easy on my United States and Americans here. We want a W. We want a game 7. Put it on for the fans. More importantly, so we can win power play Canadians. And it's over. They scored on a power play. You cannot give the Canadians a power play in OT. And that's what happened. Stamkos finished it 4-3. Canada's going to win the Winter Olympics according to NHL 18. Or in this case, the Stanley Cup. So Stamkos went out there and the guy dropped 30 points. What do you expect? He had 25 games played though. That's got to be tiring right there. 25 games played. I guess you don't really play that many in the Olympics, but 25 of them for Stamkos. Crosby had 26 points, 22 out of Patrice Bergeron. See, these guys, I'm telling you, they just want to pad them stats. 25 games played, got them points up. Dane over there, point per game, 20 of them, 18 points out of Alexander Barkov. He had a great showing in the Olympics. I got to see what happened. I talked my boy Bob up. I'm assuming something ugly happened there at the end. 907 for Carey Price. I can't believe he went out there with a 907 save, 283 goals against average, and still picked up the W's. When you had Snyder out there with a 926, 1.90 goals against average. Man, the goals are tough to come by, I'd have to guess. Pekka running at a 905. Lunk was 904. 927 out of Jonah Hiller. 931 out of Bob. He went out there. I'm telling you, man, he put the team on his back. His back just wasn't big enough for the whole team, but he put out a great performance for the team. Let's not stop short of thinking about Braden Holtby and his 1-0, 100% save percentage, though. What team was he on? Oh, he's on Canada. I was going to say, how did he not make a team? Otherwise, though, guys, this is what would happen if we had a Winter Olympics this year with NHL players in it. We would see a Canadian gold medal. I think a lot of us were already projecting that to start the video, but they almost got upset multiple times. Otherwise, though, guys, if you want to see another video like this, please do let me know. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.